Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about exercise called the Sandbag Zercher carry. This is a great loaded carry option that we really like to use with our youth athletes and our personal training clients. And all it really requires is some kind of sandbag system. So if you got sandbags in your gym, this is a really phenomenal carrying exercise to help develop upper back strength, abdominal strength, overall trunk musculature, and it can be used in a conditioning setting, or it can even be used as some of your abdominal and trunk training, and pairing it with some of your smaller accessory exercises. So we've got the sandbag, and we're going to hold it in the Zercher position. So the Zercher position, elbows are bent, and we're going to hold the load down here around the belly button area. Some people will kind of bring it forward a little bit, which is entirely okay. That's going to definitely make it harder on the abdominal musculature. But for the most part, we're just going to hold the sandbag right here. And I really like the sandbag option for this because the sand will basically conform to your arms, and so it's much more comfortable to carry a sandbag than it is a barbell with any kind of Zercher option that you might find, whether it be pulling from pins or squatting like that. It can be very uncomfortable in the elbows, and when we're using an exercise similar to this with youth athletes and personal training clients, we want adherence to be something they can stick with, and it's something they might enjoy, and so this makes it comfortable and it eliminates that factor. So like I said, any kind of sandbag system that you have, our sandbags go up to 100 pounds, so we can get them pretty heavy and get a pretty good training stimulus out of them. Anything past that, we're probably going to use some different loaded carry options, at least in our facility. So what we're going to do is I've got the sandbag here with handles, and we're just going to clean it up into the Zercher position, and then we're just going to hold it down here. So notice that I'm not leaning back, okay? I'm going to stay good and upright, good quality posture and position, and then all I'm going to do is basically just walk with the load and try to make sure the load's not going to go around and move on me and anything like that. Now, we really want to emphasize that we're controlling the load here, and then we would just walk our distance and try to make sure that we're not going all over the place as we walk. So this load for me is not, challenging by any means, so I could walk, several yards, probably 100 yards with this load with just 40, 50 pounds. But some of your clients are going to be using 60, 70 pounds, and you're going to have some good distance that you can definitely use. And like I said, you can also hold this out in front if you want to make it harder, but usually elbows are tucked in by the side. Sandbag is held in the crooks of the arms, and then we just carry it for the distance that we have allotted. It's incredibly simple. For many of your clients, the hardest part will probably be cleaning the sandbag or getting it up, especially if it's a challenging load to begin with. When we program these loaded carries, we like 3 to 4 sets of anywhere from 25 to about 100 yards, really depending upon what kind of setting we have it in. If we're going for more abdominal and trunk musculature strength, we're usually looking at more 25 and 50 yard carries. If we're doing more conditioning stuff, that's when we kind of start cranking the distance, get a little bit more of aerobic work involved as well. So obviously the loads are going to be lighter in that instance, but it's definitely a good way to get some abdominal and trunk musculature in a conditioning type setting when it's paired with some other small things, and it definitely makes the time go by faster, and obviously you can walk faster to shorten that time up. But just make sure your clients are really owning the position of the sandbag. So if you have any questions, feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.